Salutations, welcome, respected co-sadhakas. Remind let us ourselves of our 11 Vyaktitvas, sacred, beautiful, every day. Let us work hard. Let us be in that mood of activeness, dynamism. Let us be decisively sadhakas. Let us be the very good shrotas. Let us be jignasus. Let us be mumukshus. Let us be the shishyas. Let us be the bhaktas. Let us be the vairagyans. Let us have the lokaseva parayanata, sanatana dharma seva parayanata. Each of these beautiful qualities, when we focus in developing any one of them, we are on the right path only. This is how let us spend our time. And to this, who helps us are the Brahma Tattva by revealing the experience, Ishvara by removing the obstacles, Jagan Mata by providing the positive Prakriti, variety of Adhisthana Devatas by empowering, the Gurus by the guiding, and the Shastras by inspiring, informing us. So let us be in touch with them. Remember, this Prakriti of ours, Antakarana, depending on what we were doing from many lives and this life, has inherently, if at all, that tamas rajas, it becomes so tough to pull it towards the satuguna works of studying shastras, understanding them, remembering, retaining them, recollecting them, then living life according to them. But this is the challenge we have to take up. This is the thing called as sadhana. So once we are on the path, try for some years, we will be utterly failing. Only giving us a chance to know that at what stai or level we are. Then from there, bit by bit, brick by brick, we have to build our edifice of sadhana. Takes that's what lies together, isn't it? With all our information gathered of shastras from whatever the time we are trying, still where do we stand? In that tamas only, in the rajas only. So we have to know it. So it's a very delicate, strict, stern, continuous process. Every spiritual sadhana is a continuous, long process. Dirghakala, Nairantarya, Satkara, Asevita, Dodabhumi. Therefore, that systematic planning for sadhana one side has to be kept on doing with our other managements of our duties, vyavahara, and the things should be complemented. Mainly, our vyavahara should not be contradicting to our sadhana, it should be complementing. And that will happen when we, in the vyavahara, minimize the things required and maximum time spend only in doing those things which increase our sattva guna, which increase our understanding of shastra jnana, which increase our information and inspiration level of this is the lakshya, this is my marga. This is how we have to see, at least to note that where we are going wrong and what is the right thing to be done. It's if that effort put, that also is a great thing for us. स्वयं के लिए जान लेवे कि कहाँ हम फंस रहे हैं, क्या करना चाहिए. Even that जानकारी shows we are matured. Then once we know the problem, getting the medication from the gurus, we have to apply that balm, apply that medicine, etc. in our life of sadhana. Maybe all very soon, by the kripa of Bhagavan and Guru and Brahma Tattva, become very clear in our life's pursuit unambiguously and strictly, sincerely, may we do what we are supposed to do. So, let us enjoy this wonderful text, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, one of the beautiful Prakarana Granthas, Smriti Grantha it is called. Vaashishtha ji going to start. Before that, from Rama's mouth only, one by one upadhis are taken up and they are being scrutinized, analyzed. Their limitations, binding effects are shown to us so that we become wise enough not to be enslaved by them Knowing their requirement in utility, you use them. Knowing their limitations, we keep them away. And that's how earn the mastery while of using these equipments. Like na, not having car also is problem. Having car but not chalao is also problem. Chalao but commit accidents also is a problem. So we should have the car, we have to maintain car, we have to rightly use the car for the purpose without committing accident. So too, we have to have the upadhis, we have to master them, we have to use them for our dharma moksha purusharthas, yet we should not be committing any accidents in our life with these upadhis. What is the accident here? Going away from our goal or paramatma. So let us try. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्याभक्तियोगधर्म विद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने ॐ कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम् ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधानीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणात् अभिमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे यस्यार्षं प्रथिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् शिश्रुक्षुर्जगत् तं बोधां मुनिदिं दवस्वि मुकुटालङ्कार चिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः अय्यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्री तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि वामदेवादि ऋषिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहासेभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शन साधनानाम् अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति एकता कल्याण अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधन मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणस्य शास्त्रस्य अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महा रामायण शास्त्रम प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यत सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्म तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ अष्टादश सर्गः। Friends, in the 18th sarga, the Kaya Jugopsa Varnanam. Lot of examples, explanations giving. Ramaji is giving that vocabulary is very tough. We have to study thorough Sanskrita to understand everything. Yet, we are trying our best. In short, the Sthula Deha, before that we have seen the Chitta and its Guna of the Trishna, how they were all put in front of us with scrutinization, investigation, so as to create in us the knowledge about their truth. Key when we are trapped by them, how we suffer in the world also, definitely spiritually also. Here also in this Sarga 18, the Sthula Kaya, Sthula Deha, about it Rama says, he says, is such a beautiful way objectifying Sharira and analyzing its shortcomings. He says, मुझे तो इसके प्रति कोई आस्था इच्छा इष्ट तादात्म्य नहीं है. Then from this portion we can understand how greatest level the Rama in his Antakarna is there. And we also have to reach to that level and see that detachment gives such an amount of swatantrata, freedom to us. In the Kali Yuga, if at all the three dushta, nashta vishayas happening, they are one side propounding the artha kama purushartha, second side for the sake of that kevala deha tadatmya. Kali Yuga means only these three: artha, kama, deha. Even more than artha, it is kama. Artha purushartha predominant in Dwapara Yuga, dharma in Treta Yuga, moksha in Kruta or Satya Yuga. Here, artha ke kamana ke liye artha, more of kamana, and that also only at the sthula deha level. Whole world is like that. We are in that den, or we are in that, let us say, jailed. To come out, extra double efforts we have to do. And totally our day schedule, our understanding, planning, कुछ अलग ही होना मांगता है. But we are at least studying to know that these are the understandings and sadhanas we have to have and do. Then little we start doing. पूरा नहीं तो थोड़ा थोड़ा है कि नहीं. हफ्ते में एक दिन आधा दिन उपवास करके या कुछ ऐसे विशिष्ट साधनाएं करके we try to be beyond the upadhis. Any of them starting with Sthula Deha. We have seen 19 mantras yesterday. Okay. Mm. Now, from the 20th, we see from the 19 onwards up to 30-35, one common sentence Sri Rama says is Neshtam Deha Gruham Mama. Mama na ishtam. I don't like. I don't want. Deha Gruham. The house of Deha. I don't want to be house arrested. Why is na? Nowadays, big people are house arrested. They can't move out of the house. To investigate, interrogate. ये कहते हैं नो भाई मुझे इसमें नहीं फंसना. देखो you and I staying in the body, identifying in the body, living life with the body identity, taking this alone is the only sole purpose of life. In the deep ignorance and delusion we are. विचित्र. राम जी कहते मुझे इस घर में नहीं रहना. You understood? नेष्टम देह गृहम ममा नेष्टम देह गृह ममा. Then the gurus will tell यार छोड़ के तो कहीं जा नहीं सकते, यहीं रहो, but then don't be that Grahastha means the holder of this Sharira. Gruha as yours are permanent. Staying in that only, pursue the sadhana, then no problem. Now, in this life, if we see people around us, some are with healthy body, no obligation problem from the body at all. Either for their loka seva or for their bhoga or some of them for their sadhana. Pura sharira, 100% cooperating. Their pura punya it is. Some people's sharira is so problematic. Neither they can enjoy with it, nor they can serve the world, nor any of the adhyatmic sadhanas they can do. Because again of the prarabdha. Because sharira is nothing but karma fal, isn't it? So now realizing that also, as much as possible, we do some punyas, upasanas, little better than this sharira will come. उसमें और थोड़ा करो और little better. लाइक द डिपार्टमेंटल एग्जाम्स लिखते हुए थोड़ा थोड़ा जैसे हम प्रमोट होकर हायर पोजीशन में जाते हैं. घर भी फर्स्ट ग्राउंड फ्लोर बनाया, फर्स्ट फ्लोर एंड ऑल दैट, जैसे वी इंक्रीज बैंक बैलेंस ऑल्सो फ्रॉम दिस अमाउंट थोड़ा थोड़ा. द हाउस होल्ड फर्नीचर ऑल्सो, एक कुर्सी लाए 6 महीने बाद और एक लाए. ऐसे ही होता था जब पैसे कम थे इंडिया में. अब तो हर एक के घर एक शोरूम ही है, एक सुपर मार्केट. एवरीथिंग इज देयर. पीपल आर नॉट देयर, दे हैव गॉन. अमेरिका, कनाडा, अंटार्कटिका. सीधे धूल मिट्टी बैठता है उसमें, सर्वेंट लोग आके साफ करके जाते. एनीवे, माय प्रॉब्लम इज नॉट दैट. सो वन बाय वन थिंग वी इंक्रीज. सेम वे ईच लाइफ में थोड़ा थोड़ा गुड थिंग्स वी डू, गेट बेटर उपाधिस. Use those upadhis to do good things, better upadhis. With better upadhis, while doing good things, the best thing of thoda thoda sadhana में add करना. To get the clarity of all this only, we are struggling day in and day out through the study of Shastras. Why we are every day studying Shastras is to become very clear about these aspects. And the final goal to achieve that, our qualifications in that, the upadhis and the upadhis being liability or asset, how to make them an asset and use them, and to what level, and how to transcend them and go beyond, ये सारा हमको स्पष्टता से समझना. Let it take 5 more years, 10 more years, 5 more lives, never mind. It's a worth investment, worthy investment. और एक बार बात पक्का हो गया, करना शुरू करते, there also without stopping, when we keep doing it, then that slowly the darkness goes away, the light can be seen. Now, 20th sloka about the Deha, all the dosha drushti and pratibhaksha bhavana, therefore anasakti and the detachment from it. No tadatmya. These are the things. Is Bhagavan Rama's observations in this. In that 62 slokas, we may not like 50. Like means we may not feel them required at all. 10-12 तो लगेंगे मन को, अब उसको यूज करो. Our shastras are like supermarket. They widely spread things. जिनको चाहिए वो ले लेंगे. सब चीज सबके लिए नहीं होता है. Isn't it? So Rama is putting in front of us. We are, instead of browsing through the essence of each chapter in 10, 10, 15 minutes, some people do this to a satsanga. They are masters of the text. I am studying along with you first time. Therefore, every shloka we are trying to see. Come to 20th. Prusthasti kashta sanghatta parisankata kotaram antrarajbhirabadham neshtam deha gruham mama. So prushtha asti means the backbone. Kashtha means other bones. Sanghatta means khada kiya gaya. Parisankata endowed with so many risks. Kotaram is एक कोटरी है. The कुटिया है और कोठी. The शरीर है जो कोठी. Which is made with the backbone as the pillar and the other. के अंदर का बोथ जो ढीले हो जाएंगे, then some or the other those both related problems come. Overdo anything also there is a problem. खाना ठीक नहीं दिया तो भी there is a problem. Excessive हो गया, therefore there is a problem. This is called as परिसंकट. Especially once one age comes, only wrongly we have bent, बस खड़ 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 टूट गयो, then the whole life is on the bed. Such things are called parisankata. Okay. Then antarajjubir abadham, and inside it is tied down by the antara. Antara is in the word also. The intestines, etc. The other things as the rassi with which this house is tied not to fall down. But again in this also there is no certainty any time. Therefore, na ishtam deha gruham mama. Which deha gruha? I don't want to be in this. So these words of Rama either of Parama Vairagya or suicidal. Suicidal in the sense, मुझे इस देह में नहीं रहना. अब देखो मोक्ष मिलने तक ना अब मनुष्य देह में आना पड़ेगा. But इसमें as we said just now, if have done lot of good punya, for long life will be there with full health and use it for sadhana. ऐसा हम कोशिश करते हैं ना इस जन्म में ऐसे संकल्प उपासना करें नेक्स्ट लाइफ 120 years विल लिव लाइक कौवा विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम सो दैट मैक्सिमम साधना इज done. है ना अगेन हाउ लॉन्ग वी लिव्ड इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट हाउ हेल्दी एंड स्ट्रांग or unhealthy we lead important while living how much our focus is on the Lord the truth how much we could develop it how much we could get convinced about it how much we tried. This is the real measurement of fulfillment of life. Now 21. Prasruta snayu tantrikam raktambukrita kardamam jaram ankola dhavalam neshtam deha gruham mama. Again prasruta, very well spread, snayu tantrikam. The snayus are the nerves and veins and all of them. They are the tantri. अब इतने हैं वो बापरे बापरे like in any of the string made instruments or musical or any string made things एक string भी थोड़ा ढीला डाला हो गया या टूट गया music doesn't come. In our body also so many snayus in them variety of problems knowingly unknowingly or because of prarabdha come they go on giving dukkha only. You know the nerve pain the muscle pains all of that drama is not saying openly but he is putting that purpose of saying all that is this only इन सारे चीजों में कुछ न कुछ गड़बड़ and with that dukkha is there as a chance continuously. Therefore I don't want to live. Like when you go for a house buying or rent you look into every doors windows ventilators halls the kitchens the water the electricity सब कुछ देखते हो ना अब आपको दिख रहा है कोई भी सही नहीं नेस्टम गृहम ममा नो आई डोंट वांट दिस टू बाय आर स्टे इन रेंट इसी तरह राम जी यहाँ शरीर को देख रहे हैं ये सारे ऐसे वाले हैं मुझे इसमें रहना नहीं सो आंतर रज्जु भी आबद्धम इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कि with all these sorry prasruta snayu tantrikam the tantris like snayus are spread everywhere then raktambukruta kardamam kardama means kichad rakta blood ambu means all those water and urine it is all like kardama only कीचड़ कीड़े की तरह मुझे उसमें रहना है मेरे को नहीं रहना है बाबा देन जराम अंकोला धवलम this old age is the one like the whitewash which is making this body look white means the paleness that happens in the old age is told sarcastically as if it is a beauty jaram ankola dhavalam ankola means uh, that whitewash dhavala means सफेद दिखना जरा means the old age है ना old age में the बाल सफेद दाढ़ी सफेद the body becomes the pale so that is how Bhagavan is portraying that body na ishtam deha gruham mama in this type of deha tadatmya I don't want to be which is endowed with ki everywhere problem you know especially in the old age जब खाया थोड़ा हेवीनेस हो गया नहीं खाया तो कमजोरी हो गई बैठे रहे स्टिफनेस होता है चलते रहो तो कमजोर होता है isn't it what part of the body the lungs the other things heart mm, Which will give up, which will trouble, we don't know. What to do, we will not know once we become old. बस डरते डरते जीना होता है बस. Lucky are the few ones who have intellectually transcended the identity of the body and doing well with the sharira, with the body given well by Purvajanma Sukruta. Some know the art of all that. Some realize all these shortcomings, then accept them. We are trying to do that. We are realizing the facts regarding Sharira and its limitation. Then उसी के we have to jail. Like remember, whatever we are given in the world, whether it is Sharira, mother, father, pati, patni, बच्चे लोग, फ्रेंड्स, गुरु, अब उन्हीं के साथ हमको चलते हुए साधना कर, है ना? Like Paramatma is nowhere, he is there in and through what you are seeing as the Rupanama. In the same way, sadhana is nowhere in a new place at a new time. Wherever we are placed, there only we have to discover it. अब इसी शरीर में रहकर, इसी परिस्थिति में रहकर यहाँ क्या साधना हो सकता है जानो, करो. That is the understanding. So, neshtam deham idam mama, baba deha gruham mama. I am not interested, Baba. ऐसा वाला कीचड़ से भरा हुआ हाउस ऑफ द बॉडी. कर्दम अपाम रक्त अंबुकृत कर्दमम जराम अंकोल धवलम नेष्टम देह गृहम मम, है ना? रक्त अंबुकृत कर्दमम. See, details we are not working on. Here rakta means what? So many things. If the blood circulation is more, it is called blood pressure. हाई बीपी हो गया, अब कम हो गया तो लो बीपी मोर डेंजरस. Ambu, the water, the deficiency of water leads to so many problems we don't know. More water you take, all the minerals, vitals go away from the body. And while working hard, sweat, through that also, the energy goes away. The meaning of the Raktambu Kruta Kardava means all this we have to understand. Lack of blood or in the blood, the hemoglobin is less. You all scientists know all that. Bhagavan is telling the subheadings, under then the points, all these things come. So to Jara Mankola Dhavalam, as we have said already. And most pathetic life is of the old age. As you start becoming old, the lonelinesses, people keeping us away, we are not able to do anything as we would do earlier. Sare aa jate. Only dignified person who looks back and says, I lived a good life. Now the remaining period, with whatever the kashta, I don't know, while jailing them, going through them, I'll just do my sadhana. Some dignified people say. Very rare they are. Let us be one of them. Now, 22. Chitta Bhrutya Krutananta Cheshtavashtabdha Samstitihi Mithya Moha Mahasthunam Neshtam Deha Gruham Mama. So, Chitta Bhrutya Kruta Ananta Cheshta Avashtabdha Samstitihi. The servant called as the Chitta is the one continuously going on planning, doing something or the other, because of which this body is stationarily staying. Chitta is the Bhritya, and he is doing the Ananta Cheshta. That is why this the Samsthiti, the body is there. इसमें दोनों versions we have to take, both the version, like the Bhritya, the servant of yours, whether the subordinate in the office or at home, the servants, gardeners, anyway, they are given work, but they have both options of doing the work. No, अच्छी तरह से करो या उसको spoil करो. Isn't it? कपड़े दिया इस्त्री करने को, he may do it so well, he'll be surprised, looks like new, or he may burn it. I know. You may ask him to clean utensils, he may break one or two. You may tell him to water powder, take care. He may break one or two gamla themselves or the plants. In the same way, chitta to bhrutya hai hi. He is making the body stand with lot of his prayatna. But in his prayatnas, that chitta, if it is ignorant, less informed, then wrong things he does, then this sharira is sthita, but with aswasthata. है ना? Because of the chittas, kamanas only, isn't it? That the unwanted things to the sharira are given because of which the sharira suffers. It is there, but suffering. But sometimes the chitta being wise fully does good things for the sharira, in which the chitta makes the body do the exercises, pranayama, yoga, and discipline the food, etc. Because of the chitta mritya, the body is living long, living healthy. Just all these unsaid things we have to add and understand them in its completeness. So chitta, bhrutya, kruta, ananta, cheshta, avashtabhada, samstitihi. Then mithya moha mahastunam. See, for this body to sustain, the mithya is ajnana, moha is the delusion. These are the true things only, are the pillars for it. Mithya, moha, maha, sthunam. So, the ignorance as well as the delusions are the things in this sharira for us to, matlab, it is sustained on. Then go back into all the spiritual analysis as your homework. I will not tell. Why the sharira is given is because of the avidya of our real essential self. And why this sharira? Because of our own karma as a karma phala. So these two, mithya means not knowing the self here, moha means doing variety of the karma leading to this sharira. And even this sharir may be, uh, as long as we are in it, with ignorance, we are identified with it. With the delusion, we think that alone is real and cater to it. That is how we suffer in this sharira. Idea ye hai. Mithya moha mahasturnam, such sharira na ishtam deha gruham mama. अरे बाबा ये वाला नहीं है मुझे. Understand both ways. Ajnana moha se sharir mila. Staying in sharira, if you don't pursue the Atma Jnana, again it will add to the Ajnana moha. That again leads to puna puna janma, again sharira avasthas. And the above wala, chitta bhrutya kurta ananta cheshta avastabda samsthiti. This chitta, when it is offered to the Paramatma, by his grace, even sharira what's required, yogaksham vahamyam, that starts happening. Ha. When our chitta totally offered to Paramatma, truly, not that when we offer it to Paramatma, then he will take care of my body. ऐसा दृष्टि नहीं होना. जब भगवान कहते हैं योगक्षेम आमी, योगक्षेम के लिए we should not do. We have to do because we have to do. Ananya Sintayantah Paripasate Nityabhiyuktanam. They are the ones as a human being we have to do. While doing them, we may ask question. Then what about my upadhi, sharira adi? For that Bhagavan said, don't worry. I am taking care of you even when you are not spiritual. Not only you, every fellow, every buffalo, it's me who is taking care. So you drop the tension. I will bring the yoga kriyama to you. So that's the meaning of चित्त वृत्य कृतानंत चेष्टा अवस्थित संस्थिति में हमको समझना है. चित्त be directed to the Paramatma, then he will guide us, he will take care of us. Otherwise, chitta with its identity and half knowledge wrongly caters to the sharira. Sharira becomes a bhoja, a liability, a suffering. हो गया ये वाला 22वां श्लोक. Now in the 23, दुःखार्भककृताक्रन्दं सुखशय्या मनोरमं तुरीहा दग्धदासीकं नेष्टं देहगृहं मम. बहुत बढ़िया है ना. दुख अर्भक कृत आक्रंदम. अब देखो, modern people are little unfortunate. As I told you one of the days 2 months back also, in our childhood we were so lucky. What is no, सारे मोहल्ले में घर इतने पास पास, and in each of those 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 children, then one or the other children continue to do something nonsense, and the parents are so strong. Sometimes even grandparents, they give they danadan to the children, that continuously किसी न किसी घर से द आक्रंदनम, द क्राइंग सुनाई देता था. कितना आनंद. I remember even the school days also. The teacher, बगल में क्लास में द टीचर डंडा लगा रहे हैं वो स्टूडेंट को. ही इज क्राइंग, नहीं सर मारो मत सर, कल करूंगा होमवर्क. एंड देन वी गेट अफ्रेड because that teacher will take next class. Yes. When he comes, everybody becomes so stunned and all that. And he comes with the same gussa भी इसको भी लगाएंगे इस class में भी. So the children, their akrandana. I'm just remembering it. Here also, dukkha arbhaka kruta akrandana. In this body, nothing but is akrandana done because of the dukkha children. Dukkha themselves are the children. Like always, there is akrandana. Rona. That Rona outside we may or may not express, but in the mind always is there. शरीर के कारण निरंतर दुख, isn't it? When it is very healthy, the dukkha to get more and more bhoga and enjoy. तब भोग नहीं होता. By the time bhoga things are earned, sharira gives up its ability. और उस समय वो दुख होता है ना. जब दांत अच्छे होते हैं नमकीन नहीं मिलता, जब नमकीन मिलता है दांत वेदांते हो गए. Isn't it? Like that, so many dukkha arbhaka kruta akrandam. Dukkha include tension, worry, anxiety, some other problem. Take to the doctor. One thing is treated, the other one comes. In that then lot of money spent, pain we go through, uncertainties they are, travel, dukkha krandana. Nowadays, mostly filled places are hospitals only. इतना भीड़ भाड़. Second mostly. First mostly is all these liquor shops. उसके बाद ये. And the least beaded places are our satsangas. कोई नहीं आन देते. But these places full. So, dukkha arbhaka krita akranda. The arbhaka of the dukkha means what? Some part of the sharira giving a pain, or there may be a kamzori, or some demand from it that we are not getting. है ना, body wants rest, नहीं मिलता है. कुछ लोगों का ऐसे भी प्रारंभ है. स्पेशली द वीमेन फोक एट होम बेचारे, दैट मैरिज से लेकर बच्चे होने से लेकर टिल दे गेट a good daughter-in-law or something, 50-30 साल होते कभी, their life is so much, no rest they get. Dukkha kruta akrandam, some examples we give, remaining we can understand. And some are accepted, created dukkhas. कि बाल जड़ रहे हैं करके दुख, अरे जड़ेगा वो, ए से शुरू हुआ तो जड़ तो हो जाएगा. ए फर आए, बी फर बाल, जड़ फर जड़ जाते, जड़ने की or some are worried about the black. White means you are becoming sattvic. Earlier it was black, you are tamasic. Encouragement के लिए बता रहे. And then wrinkles will come, face gets distorted. Men folk have no problem because उनका शुरू से ऐसे useless face, but the women half of life they goes in that only. Once one age crosses, then so many quick changes come and to maintain them. That is the meaning of dukkha krantam. है ना, सिर्फ दुक्कारभक कृत आक्रंदम. Lucky are those all parts are intact for long time and sufficiently lived. Suddenly they leave and go without making sound or troubling others, troubled oneself. Others are the one, एक के बाद एक पार्ट का ऑपरेशन कराओ, सर्जरी कराओ, निकालो, फिर से डालो. इट इज एक नरक ओनली, है ना. अब जिनके पैसे है तो वो भी चलता है, नहीं है तो. The other day I was talking about दांत का ट्रीटमेंट 3 लाख रुपए. अरे बाप रे, 3 lakhs फॉर द दांत पूरा निकाल के. मैंने कहा मेरे क्लास में मैं वेदांती बना ही रहा हूँ सबको. वो नहीं आते. I was stunned with, I don't know, आजकल इतना महंगा नी रिप्लेसमेंट 5 lakhs. मैं पैसे की बात तो आई, बट देन ऑल द पेन. रिमेंबर, हेल्दी बॉडी इज ए मिस्टेक. होता नहीं हो, मे बी इफ इट इज फॉर सम टाइम. शरीर का मतलब ही रोग है. Then only we get Vairagya. That's all. So, Dukkarbhaka Kruta Akrandam, then Sukha Shayya Manoramam. But there is some Sukha Shayya Manorama also when we are able to get good sleep and it is so attractive, wonderful. वो उसके लिए भी किस्मत होता है भाई. Some people are lucky to have those 6-7 hours of sleep every day. Enjoy. And a good sleep gives the whole remaining 16, 7, or 10 hours full inspiration. The others, for some or the other reason, those 2-3 hours sleep they miss a whole day is again disturbing only. So here talks about Sukashaya Manoramam. Sukashaya Manoramam. Positive we told. The negative of it is what? It always needs or wants a Sukha on the Shaya. सोते रहो सोते अब सोते रहने से काम तो नहीं होगा साधना तो नहीं होगा सोने से नहीं मजा लाता है बट इट्स ऑल निद्रा सुखम तमोगुण सुखम human body is not for that but it wants and this sleep also you have to master otherwise even 10-12 hours we sleep it appears to be less that is a trick of the moha of the deha tadat 12 घंटे तो फिर भी नींद ही रहते लोग बट दोज हु हैव कंट्रोल्ड इट with some years of conscious practice 5 hours left nice हो गया remaining 19 hours they work means that's all art they're all very high level of sciences मतलब personally developed maturities as to conserve the body's energies not allowing them to be getting tired so that throughout the day they are kept in doing good work sufficient work वो लोग फिर ज़्यादा एक्स्ट्रा टेंशन नहीं लेते एक्सेसिव वर्क नहीं करते हैं फूड पे केयरफुल रहते हैं देखो 18 hours the body cooperates 5 hours you give the rest some are there like the masters like that so Sukhashaya Manoramam and then Duriha Dagdha Dasikam the dasis are the one वो जो पूरे घर को जलाते रहते हैं वो are the Duriha all the bad desires or excessive desires or uncontrollable desires or unfulfillable desires they are the dasi oh dagdha means they are the ones who spoil this burn this duriha dagdha dasi come dagdha dasi come means what as I said just now if the dasi the servants in the house are of very selfish minded and chori type है ना दे में वर्क फॉर 3 or 4 months और उतने में ही आपके गहने चले जाते हैं सिल्वर सामान गोल्डन चला जाता है कपड़े चोरी हो जाते हैं राशन भी चला जाता है और आपके क्या कहते हैं प्लेट वलेट चम्मच वगैरह भी चले जाते हैं नो दैट दासी दिस इज हाउ दुरीह who have no satisfaction with the salary given they have the eye on the things of home घड़ी चुरा के ले गए गले की माला जगह सेल फोन चुरा के ले गए अब देखो दिस durihas are like that the variety of wrong desires burn this health of this body energy of this body and also defeat the purpose for which this body is given so those durihas that's how compared with those dasis who instead of serving they trouble earlier also sukhashaya manoramam it was appearing to be positive कि मनोरम शैया सुख का but इसका अर्थ क्या था it demands more and more sleep with which the real purusharthas we can't do there also बच्चों के एग्जाम्पल दिए दुख अर्भक अर्भक है लेकिन वो आक्रंदन करते हैं दुख से दुख ही अर्भक है आक्रंदन करता है सो दैट आल्सो नेगेटिव लास्टली न इष्टम देह गृह मम ओ भगवान दिस देह गृह I am not interested to stay in it. I don't want it. So have you ever thought of all this? We are going through only. Ramji is not telling even one new thing. He is only crystal clearly putting in front of us what we go through. Once the data is clear, then analysis, decision as to how the life has to be lived in the Sharira. Now 24. Maladhya Vishaya Vyuha Pandopaskara Sankatam Ajnanakshara Neshtam Deha Gruham Mama. So Maladhya Vishaya Vyuha Bhanda Upaskara Sankatam. अब देखो, तीसरे भांड, भांड एंड उपस्कर। भांड मीन्स भांडे जो बोलते हैं ना, बड़े बड़े अंडे वंडे भांडे जिसमें आप खाना वाना बनाते हो। उपस्कर मीन्स अदर यूटेंसिल्स. So our whole body has lot of bhanda and utensils. In all of them, what is there? Mala adhya vishaya vyuha. Okay, the vishayas and vishayas converted into the mala, that is the art with which all the bhanda and upaskaranas are filled with, which is giving sankata. अब देखो, these two things in our life, one is continuous हवा coming in and going out, उसको भी blame करेंगे बाद में, but now to explain this point we are saying continuous inhaling and exhaling and continuous blood circulation. If these two most vital things don't happen, every part of the body filled with that filth and dirt and mala won't stay even one day also. How relentlessly Bhagavan is purifying our Sharira with these two activities throughout our life. Not in one human being or one being, in all jivas. That work of scavenger, the work of that, what do you call, through windows, that ventilation. वर्क ऑफ वेंटिलेशन, वर्क ऑफ स्कैवेंजरिंग, वो जो हो रहा है शरीर में, you can't even imagine that. That is what he says. कि mala adhya means filled with mala, vishaya vyuha. How that mala came? Because the vishayas collected excessively more than required. Actually एक आर्ट होता है जीवन का. How much water required, how much food required, how much हवा required. If you are a yogi, we know exactly that much we take, and it goes in, does everything required, unwanted goes out. Always there is no demand of anything nor lack of anything. Just like in some of the matured people's house, exactly they know what work they can do. From that, exactly this much salary they earn, and correct that money is sufficient for their life every month. ना कभी कमी पड़ा किसी का, ना कोई एक्सेसिव का आशा या जरूरत पड़ा. There are some people lucky. I earn 40, 45,000, 50. So he spent 50, 80 goes for the rent, for the children, this. All done. 4,000 मिलता है, रखता है, वहाँ रख दिया. So an emergency. Life should be like that. Whether it is this type of salary kaho, or the type of friends and family circle. Isn't it? I have these many friends. Very good, sufficient. Timely we meet when they need me, when I need them. Such a beautiful we have. We are absolutely asset to each other, never a liability. Whenever I need, suddenly appears. Whenever he needs, I just feel I can go help him. So to relatives, they come and stay when I need 5 6 days, some help, some support. When they need, I go to them. On the phone, we talk, we exchange our pleasantries, inquiries. So this is such a beautiful life, isn't it? अच्छे कुछ फैमिली मेंबर्स हो, मैं बंधु जन, सो टू फ्रेंड सर्कल हो, सो टू आवर इनकम एंड एक्सपेंस परफेक्ट बैलेंस हो रहा है, सो टू द शरीर ऑल्सो. दिस मच हवा पानी खाना चाहिए, उतना मिल रहा है उसको, एंड दिस टाइप ओनली. This what I am talking here in my layman's language is called in your technical or uh, medical language में the deficiencies or the excessivenesses of the thing. Earlier people used to suffer because of deficiencies. अब everything is excessive. क्यों कमी पेशी ज़्यादा पेशी होना है? Exactly होना चाहिए ना? Why should there be low sugar, hypoglycemia? Why there should be hyper? Why not the glycemia be correct? सेमिया ज़्यादा मत खाओ तो ग्लाइसेमिया नहीं होगा. We have lost all those observations. So here just mala adhya vishaya vyuha bhanda upaskara sankatam, I am telling that. You know, बोन्स कैल्शियम कम हो गया तो प्रॉब्लम, ज़्यादा गए तो प्रॉब्लम है ना. व्हाट इज कॉल्ड द फ्लैश, क्या कहते हैं उसको, व्हेन दैट एक्सेसिव फैट्स, हाँ, More fats, terrible problem everywhere. Why the Sankata we have to invite? So many of the important things are lacking. विटामिन डी नहीं होता क्योंकि सनलाइट कितने दिन हो गया वहां पर आकर. Other things are excessive because wrong food regularly taken. I am not interested in this. Ramji Jiva very powerful. Huh? How much he has done samyama and how much he uses samyama on his sharira that every detail of the body is understood. He is up studying, all these doctors also will be surprised. The only thing language is different. They talk in the technical today's language. Rama is talking the language of those days. So, Maladhya Vishaya Vyuha Bhandopaskara Sankatam, then Ajnana Kshara Valitam. So, Ajnana, the ignorance, deepening ignorance. In that, again, ignorance of the self, ignorance that we have to know the self for moksha, then ignorance of identifying the body, then ignorance that living the life only at the body level, that also don't know exactly how to manage, how to use. See, these are all variety of ajnana. That is the kshara, acidity and lack of acidity or the acids and bases imbalance होते हैं ना बॉडी में, तो उसका ऐसे एग्जाम्पल दे रहे हैं. अज्ञान क्षार वलितम सच बॉडी न इष्टम देह गृहम मम. ये भगवान इस देह गृह में मुझे कदम ही नहीं रखना. बाप रे, isn't it? That is why through upasana, as we said just now, leaving this to the care of the God, let us focus on only our main goal. Just as we live life of dharma outside, with regard to sharira also, knowing its minimum knowledge, having it, when we learn the art of maintaining, managing, using it, see to it finally that it is not a liability either because of diseases, nor liability because of any excesses, nor liabilities because of our identity with that, attracting our attention all the time. है ना, कठिन है सब्जेक्ट जब हम सुनने लगते हैं तो. अब इसी को कहा अज्ञान क्षार वलितम. Finally, na ishtam deha gruha mama. Or then now the body, the parts that are all described. Gulfa guggulu vishranta janurdhvastambha mastakam dirghador dharu sudrudham neshtam deha gruham mama. So the janu जो है, the knees are the ones supported by the calf, supported by the feet. Feet के ऊपर calf muscle, उसके ऊपर bones, sorry, knees. On the knees are these thighs standing, and on the thigh is the waist. On the waist is the whole waist body supported. So all of them are, how interdependent. And any one place there is a problem, everything gives problem. That type of thing Bhagavan is explaining here. You know. So, so गुल्फा गुग्गुलु विश्रांत जानु ऊर्ध्व स्तंभ मस्तकम. तो मस्तक तो पता ही है, ये ऊर्ध्व स्तंभ है, ये जानु है, ये है, नीचे है गुल्फ भाग है. तो एक के ऊपर एक विश्रांत मीन्स सपोर्टेड इट इज. देन दीर्घ दोर्धारु सुदृढ़म. Then these lengthy hands, druda hands, they are required for the maintenance. Such a body with so many depending things, I don't find any liking to stay in that because इसके इतने construction parts है कि any of them can give up any time, leading to such a terrible dukkha. Isn't it? See those people, right, who have got that problem in the feet. Some excess of यूरिया यूरिक एसिड होता है ना, तो जमीन को टच नहीं कर सकते पाँव से. It gives such a pain, रे बाबा. No, you can't put your feet on the nail, on the wall, on the ground. How can you walk? No, अब जिंदगी खत्म. No, if you can't put your feet on the ground, how do you walk without walking? What? How can be a human life? You are not a paid. बिना चले कौन सा काम हो सकता है बताओ? Like that, I'm giving you example. People with that calf muscle pain, और बाप रे, ना बैठा जाता, ना लेटा जाता, ना चला जाता, और ना जाता नहीं. Those who have the problem, they know the pain of it. And the knees का तो बता दिया अभी मैंने. The knee pain, how terrible it is. Thank God nowadays all replacements are happening there. 90% success also, depending on the age and post-operative cares. कुछ लोगों को तो थाई भाग में इतना पेन, and सबसे डेंजर द वेस्ट पार्ट. Any of the discs or any one of them they give up. So in Rama saying these things in his language. This is how they are standing on one on the other. अब कौन कब फिसलेगा नहीं पता. I don't want to enter in that. ना इष्टम देह गृहम मम. So idea क्या है ना, one or the other reason, the attachment slavery to the deha we have to come out. In so many other texts, so many things we saw. Many of them are common. Ramji is giving a list of so many things for us to ponder over so that we get detachment from the deha and we can attend to our sadhana, adhyatmika. That's the main purpose. Now, prakataksha kridat prajna gruhanganam chinta duhitrukam brahman nestam deha gruham mama. Okay. So, prakataksha gavakshantaha. All the indriyas are the gavakshas. Gavaksha means the windows, ventilators, where from you can see outside. And who is kridat prajna gruhanganam? Hmm? That Grahangana Buddhi is standing in the windows and playing. Here playing means what? Like old days, the girl, women folk कमरे घर में रहते थे, खिड़की से देखते थे आने जाने वालों को. That is what is their entertainment. So this prajna is the buddhi, is the angana, staying at all the indriyas, windows. She is just doing that krida. Kridanta means she wants to sport. A part of the sports, we want so many things. Some come, some don't come. Then all that samsara, which you all understand, that is what's to be applied here also. Then Chinta Duhitrukam. Then who is the daughter of this Buddhi named women who is enjoying by being at the windows of the Indriyas? Chinta Duhitru. Naturally, when the buddhi through the gavakshas goes out to see the world, definitely the desire for those things come. The desire leads to the चिंता. तो चिंता नामक पुत्री जन्म लेती है, क्योंकि this buddhi instead of becoming अंतर्मुखा, it is looking outside through the indriyas. So simple. Like inside house, like in same is inside शरीर. तो घर में है, घर घर से संभाल रहे, खाना वाना बना रहे, सबको दे रहे, और साथ में the in-laws are there, they are taken care. They are so busy, nothing to worry, those women folk. The moment they look out of the house, then they see the entertainment. They want it. They also want to go. Once they go out, they never come inside. Same is the buddhi inside us. Buddhi should ponder over the self inside it. Instead of that, the buddhi sees through the indriyas, the outside, then it gets enchanted, then it wants to run and embrace all the things. Gaya, Adhyatmic sadhana, satyanash. That is the way it has to be understood. So, prakata aksha gavakshantaha kridat prajna gruhanganam chinta duhitrukam. Chinta is the daughter. Brahman na ishtam deha gruham mama. Such deha gruha, I am not interested to stay in this. I don't desire it. I want to go beyond it. है ना? Such संकल्प के साथ, when one does the yoga sadhana, when the शरीर संबंधी vasanas, all the prakshalita, they will get the sukshma sharira. They get the kanti sharira. They don't get this stula sharira which has got all those said nonsense. Or they may get sharira but without feeling any heaviness or problem anywhere. Yoga shariram कहते. So like this we have seen today too. How many mantras? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mantras वैसा. So 6, 8, 10 is a good average. कल के दिन हम और भी देखेंगे. 3 days में हो जाएगा. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णम आदाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. श्री गुरुदेव. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Just be regular, keep listening. What clicks, we don't know at what time. You know, let all these enter us inside us. Let it do its work. Give us that aggressive commitment to detach from upadhi and do sadhana. Om na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nema vidyuto bhanti uto yama tameva bhandav tasya bhasa sarvam narayana dasarata vidme se tanno ram. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग वास्ट महारामायण आचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ज्ञानंद की जय. रमा पार्वती मध्यान महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम में आदि भराक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोतावक साधक से उपास जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय हो. Right. Thank you, friends. I'm just conserving my energies for more and more classes, for more and more time. That is why from last 2 years, you can see the tone volume is reduced. Ours are not these. When you were listening earlier, the talks were more speed, more aggressive. But daily if you have to do 10 classes, unstoppable daily, इसको थोड़ा बचाना है. So इसलिए we are going slow, but we are continuously focusing on our Shastra Adhyanam only. By this, some knowledge coming to me also and to those who are wanting to receive it. This is a beautiful process we are going on. We will continue doing. Sparing some more time if we can do little Manana Chintana to digest the received knowledge, that will be better advice. And the digested one, if some of us even try to implement and practice, the beginning of sadhana happens this life. Why wait for next? And if somebody is totally dedicated, even the siddhi can come. Paramatma Namboti. That is so. Thank you. Sri Rama Sharanam Mama. Om Sri GURUBHYO Namaha. Yeah.